I was dealing with 5 different women when I met her. I had 5 different women. She was in 6 with, but she was the only one that I was genuinely interested in.
Yeah.
I know from my point of view, I was like, dang, somebody actually want me. You know what I'm saying? She was bringing me contraband in prison. I got
4 years.
I got killed in prison, October 17, 2012. And they brought me back to life though.
He has everybody thinking I'm just this soft, sweet, innocent person. But that's because he doesn't want to come get me out of Gwinnett or Hall County once a week for acting up.
Welcome back to another episode of Couples Unscripted. I'm Ayana, your host of the show. Niles is going to be again leading this conversation, and it's now going to be with couple Givian and Jade. Really unique conversation that Niles is going to have with them. They met under interesting circumstances. They have love after lockup is kind of how we'll say it, with a little bit of polyamorous twist in there. So Niles is going to dissect and kind of dive into that relationship. So it's going to be an interesting one. If you'd like to apply to be on Couples Unscripted, you can go on our Instagram with our link tree. There is a link to our application. So if you'd like to be on the show, go ahead and click that link and go ahead and apply. And let's just get into it.
Welcome to Couples Unscripted, Couples on the Couch. We have an amazing couple here today, Givian and Jade, and we're super excited to have y'all on the couch today. So excited that Ayana reached out to y'all and actually asked y'all if y'all would come be a guest. Normally people have applied to be on the show, but she said she saw something in y'all and she wanted y'all's story to be on the couch. So without further ado, welcome Givian and Jade.
We've been together, it'll be 16 years, July 23rd.
Okay, so coming up 16 years, that's major.
Yeah, I was just saying something about that yesterday. I just thought about it yesterday. I said, man, I bet you was 16.
It's 16 years. Yeah.
And sometimes, you blink and, you're like, bam, here we are. And before y'all got together, how did y'all meet? Like, where did this come from? What did Givian and Jade, how did y'all transpire to be this item? Because it wasn't a traditional, regular love story from.
No.
Well, I mean, the thing about it is, I was thinking about it coming over here, how to explain it, because I met her, but once I was in prison, and my sister made me a Facebook page, and I had access to a phone. So the first time I got on a Facebook page, she was the first friend suggestion to come up. She was my first Facebook friend, and I guess because she was friends with my sister, and then I contacted her on Facebook. And when I contacted her on Facebook, we realized that she knew me already, knew of me already, because she was in my family. She had been around my family because she was dealing with my cousin.
So dealing with his cousin at the time, but y'all was Facebook friends. So you found him on Facebook. He accepted your friend request. Yeah. Did you hit him up in the DMs, or were you just like watching him around in the background, just like this? I mean, I got my eye on you.
We kind of just started messaging, didn't we?
Yeah, it was fast. It was fast. I'm talking about like, I accepted the friend request, DM.
Hey, how are you? And it just kind of went from there.
So it was like a casual, like just, I think I know you. I felt like I saw you around, but something made you continue to kind of like.
And we just kept going from there. It was mental. Because, I mean, neither one of us had seen each other. Mm-hmm. So it was just a mental connection because all we could do was talk on the phone at the time.
And I guess it was really good conversation.
Yes, always. Always.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
So it's stimulating to you. Because I'm guessing if you was locked up at the time, you said, so you have had probably other conversations with people, but it was something about her conversation that stood out?
I was dealing with 5 different women when I met her. I had 5 different women. She was in 6 with, but she was the only one that I was genuinely interested in.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
The other 5 just served purposes, various purposes. You know what I'm saying? It was like I had 2 on the West Coast and 3 on the East Coast and her. But she knew about them, though.
She knew about them.
Yeah, that was my hustle in prison.
Yeah.
That was my hustle.
I knew about him, so it wasn't anything shocking. He was incarcerated, so it wasn't anything shocking that I guess somebody shouldn't expect if you're dealing with somebody incarcerated.
Yeah, you came in already, like, I know what I'm signing up for. I ain't tripping about nothing. Yeah.
But then
it just, we had our issues.
Because the person she was dealing with was the reason why I was in prison.
Yeah.
At the time. And that was your cousin that you stated. So
I didn't know the full story. And then he finally told me, it was like, hold on, wait a minute. Like,
you had to look at the cousin side, I'm guessing, once the true story came out.
Once the true story came out, and then I was able to actually read the whole thing.
Okay.
And actually knew what was done and who did what and stuff like that. It made it a lot easier.
Made it a lot easier to be like, you know, I'm cool on you. You ain't got the type of character I'm looking for, but he got that thing about you that you're looking for, that character and just the type of man.
I just didn't know he was as silly as he was, but
I was
he was incarcerated, so I can't. You can't be silly either, you know. But I did it like.
I'm just saying.
But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
So your cousin snitched on you. Pretty much the reason why you was incarcerated. You met Jade. Well, y'all met each other in that time frame. Realized like, all right, cousin ain't the one. I'm rocking with you and your other women that you got. Kind of, sort of like. I mean, that was my hustle.
Yeah, you understand? Because like you understand, at that point, like Jay, she was in the streets. You know what I'm saying? I came from the streets, so it's just like she respect the hustle. Because Jay had been. I hope you don't mind me saying it.
What, dancing for?
Yeah, Jay
I don't know how many years.
Jay had been dancing in the club and stuff. And I grew up in a booty club, so
it was just, I don't know.
I understood her language.
I had a dancer and an ex-con.
Yeah. But y'all understood each other,
very much.
That matters, when
very
talk
much.
To someone that understand what I'm saying, like don't trip about some shit that just really shouldn't be tripped over.
Yeah, and then it got to the point where I know from my point of view, I was like, dang, somebody actually want me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I'm guessing from her point of view, you know what I'm saying, the lifestyle she lead. And what she been told that, oh, nobody's going to want you. And she was like, somebody actually wants me. You know what I'm saying?
The effort was put in there.
We wanted each other. Two people who nobody was supposed to want. And we wanted each other. So.
But it was also to the point of, I don't know, it just happened. It happened because he basically was like, I'd marry you. I was like, for real? And I went and did the paperwork. And I don't think neither one of us really knew what we were getting ourselves into at the time.
No, she said something real as hell. And I was like, man, are you really like this? She was like, yeah. I said, man, I'll marry you. You know what I said? And then she was like, I can go do the paperwork. I said, hell yeah. And then my sister helped her. My sister facilitated the whole thing. You gotta understand, but you gotta understand something. All this happened fast. Like I met her like maybe about a couple of weeks from now. In 2010, I met her. Okay. Like early March. You know what I'm saying?
Facebook accepted, started talking.
We were married in July. I met her like late March and we was married in
July.
Yeah, it was fast.
Oh wow.
Like
that's crazy. So y'all been together the full time throughout this whole process, or was there any breakups in this time frame?
It was about 10 breakups.
10 breakups. All right, so
maybe more.
What was
maybe? Well, it was while he was incarcerated. It was just one of those.
Nothing like that.
Nothing crazy, but just I was still young. I was 28 when we got married. So, and I was still kind of out there. And he wasn't home, so it was just one of those go get it type. Keep hustling.
And y'all just kind of
we didn't talk for
you kind of stopped communicating more than anything.
Food. Yeah, we stopped communicating.
I'm finna keep it real. So Jay would come to visitation to see me, right? Jay's a nice looking woman now. But back then, when she was 28, she coming in over with these 6-inch heels on. I used to send her to the vending machine all the time. Jay mad as hell. And Jay was, she was bringing me contraband in prison. You know what I'm saying? And so I was selling to get money, so I had a little cachet. And then those people were hating because they were like, man, how the hell did he catch her? You know what I'm saying? How the hell did he catch her?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So a friend of mine, supposed to be my friend, we ain't got no friends. My associate, who we shared a phone, he conspired to have some people rob me. But I had already got rid of the stuff. But Monday morning they came, broke in my room, opened, snatched me out of bed, and they stabbed me, and they took my phone. And then they called Jade and made it like I just gave my phone up when I didn't. You know what I'm saying? And I got moved to the next dorm. And the dude that set me up, he gonna send his phone over there, talking about your wife want to talk to you. I get on the phone, her son like, oh, I know I ain't marrying no bitch. I know I ain't marrying no bitch. So I was gonna get the dude because I know he go to the gym every Tuesday. There's no police in there. I was gonna get him and get away with it, but he made it public, so now I had to make it public.
Yeah.
So the days I went to the chow hall and I whacked him, and when I hit him, I knew I messed up because the blood scooted all the way across the room, and then they locked me down. You know what I'm saying? And so I was in there a week trying to figure out what the charge is gonna be because they were like, hey, you better pray you're gonna live. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't know if you're gonna live or not. And then they came and took me and they booked me on aggravated assault charges. And then, but the thing was, this was I had what 8 years left, and they gave me 10, so I got extra time. You know what I'm saying?
Off that incident.
Off the incident. But while I was locked down on Max, she gonna write me a letter, and it was a regular letter. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the letter, she said, "I'm sorry, I love you, but I'm not in love with you. I'm moving to Houston." And I was like, man, she moved to Houston, and I was locked down for like 9 more months.
But I didn't know what had happened, so.
You knew I was locked down?
I didn't know you was locked down at that point in time.
Yeah, you knew I was locked down. I gotta talk to you. Because you was trying to you gonna get somebody car to come see me. Because Guru had told you when they locked me down.
So you was...
But that was before I wrote what I wrote.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So she moved to
Houston. So you moved to Houston, though. You locked...
In 2012.
2012. So so that's like a split right there. So in that time frame in Houston, how did y'all reconnect? You went to Houston.
It was never like no disconnect.
Okay.
He knew where I was.
Periods where I didn't call her.
So she got to Houston. You let him know I'm in Houston though.
Yeah, I talked to him when I first got to Houston. I talked to him like 4 or 5 times, and then that's when the other stuff happened in 2012 that I didn't know about. With a situation in there, and then we hadn't talked to about 15, 16 from 2012, about 3 years.
I got
3, 4 years.
I got killed in prison October 17, 2012, and they brought me back to life though.
2, 3 months after I moved to Houston, and I didn't know.
So
that was her fault too. Back, I was dealing with a CEO.
Yeah,
and we got caught. And when they took her and locked her up and questioned her, they told her I was married, and all the stuff I've been telling her I wasn't going to go through with. So
the CO didn't know.
When she bonded out, she called back to the prison and put a hit on me and paid the blood gang to do what they do. So they had me in the room tied up, and they basically just tortured me for 6 hours. She was on the phone telling my son, knock his teeth out, do this, that, the third, and I went in the shop, and then I flatlined. They brought me back. It wasn't really her fault, but just the fact that I was married.
Yeah, that was.
That's what. Yeah,
that's what it was. It was an episode of Snapped in prison.
Oh, wow!
I hate hearing that story. He knows it, but I mean, it was part of it
of y'all journey. Because when you found out, I know you probably like, yo, I wish I was there for him. And
when he told me, it was about. I didn't really find out the situation. 2013? Oh, almost the end of 2013.
About 2014, I was at Hancock. I remember.
So for you, Givian, what made you always feel like, because you say y'all never really disconnect, so you always knew like, yo, she's going to contact me. You felt comfortable like, yo, even if she wrote me this letter saying I'm going to Houston, you like, yo, she going to get to Houston. She going to contact me. Was you ever afraid like, yo, I've lost my partner? You got
to understand something. When I married Jade, I didn't marry Jade for who she was right then. I married Jade for who she was going to be in 2021 when I got out. I put Jade on layaway. I really wasn't even interested in having no relationship in prison because my hustle was on the phone. I was on the phone working these chicks. You know what I'm saying? And I couldn't do nothing for her. You know what I'm saying? I'm hustling to get mine. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't really studying the prison aspect. I didn't need her in that capacity. You know what I'm saying? I was just waiting for her to get out. So, but then I was like, after like 2015, I was like, man, I'm holding her up. You know what I'm saying? So I tried to divorce her like 2 or 3 times, but she never signed the paperwork.
You went with it, Jay? You like, nah?
I told him yes on one of them. But then when I called the court, they told me I didn't have to come to court. But then they called me the day that the court was because they knew I lived in Texas and he was incarcerated. So I'm like, they were like, oh, you don't have to come, just call here and do this. And I called and did it. But then they was like, oh, the case is dismissed. So I don't know. I guess it was just by grace that it went that way. Because they could have just gave him his judgment and let it be, and they didn't. So, and I ended up coming back to Atlanta.
You ain't had to go snatch her ass.
You ain't had to come snatch.
So when you got
at first it wasn't willing. It was like pulling teeth from a baby. But then when Amazon fired me, I was like, okay, might as well.
You got yourself
So
talking to you.
So y'all always had the communication. Y'all always just kept in contact. You in a sense, like there was a.
I used to call her and she used to cuss me out. And I never knew why she used to cuss me out until I got out. After a couple months I got out, she told me that the reason why she would cuss me out is because, like, on her birthday, Valentine's Day, all the holidays, she waiting for me to call. And I don't call. I only call her like once a year to check on her. I don't want to bother her.
And I couldn't call because it was like, it'd be different numbers. Like if they took a phone, he'd get another phone with a different number. So it wasn't like I wanted to call the numbers unless it was a number and he told somebody to call me from, and they told me to call this number, at this time, call in 10 minutes or something like that. So it was just, but he always had my number.
Yeah, he always had your number.
Yeah.
So Jade, speak to the people that would go watch the women. Like, what was your thought process like about him? Like, yo, like seemed like you was waiting on this call for your birthday, for Valentine's Day. So this man, what is it about him that, like, hey, I knew he was the one, regardless of the ups and downs, the trials and tribulations that y'all was going through?
Well, ever since I was younger, I always said I was going to get married one time. So we jumped into something, and I don't know, we made it work. It's a lot. It was a lot. It was different because it wasn't boyfriend, girlfriend. You, like, once you're married, you're married. Like, you can't, I'm going to mom's for the weekend and not come back. You can't do that. Like, it's not. That's not good. Yeah. So you have to work through it. And I think that was our biggest thing. We worked through it. Even though sometimes we didn't work through it together with him incarcerated, we were able to work through it. So, and he always knew I wasn't. I think deep down he knew I wasn't going anywhere. Fix your face. I think deep down he knows. No, but it was a lot. It was a lot because he wasn't there at times that I really wanted him there, but it was something I signed up for.
Yeah.
So I made it through.
Well, so upon you getting out, Givian, you went to Houston. You got her, right? Didn't you go to Houston? Got it from Houston?
Well, I had a trick I was dealing with for 5 years, and I broke up with her. She had been supporting my lifestyle for 5 years. I cut off contact with Jade because she used to follow Jade. She knew I was married. I ain't never denied Jade. She knew I was married. She said she was gonna prove that she was a better wife than Jay ever could be. So she supported my lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? And I called Jay one time, she seen it, so she held my money up a little bit, right? So I was like, okay, cool, I'm just gonna back. I said, I'm like, look, I'm just backing all the way up. I'll see you when I get out. 6 months before I got out, I broke up with the white lady. And called Jay, and I was talking to her about this, that, and the third, and she was like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I get out and see my show, okay, cool. And so the white lady called my bunkmate who phoned her. He out too. His name Munchie. She was calling his phone, talking she gonna kill herself. So he taught me in the back talk. He's like, man, she got all this money for you. She got the clothes. She got jewelry. Did that third. So I let her come down there and pick me up with my sister and my niece and my nephew. I let her come get me. And my nephew was mad because he was wondering where she was at.
Jay was at. Yeah.
Everybody else knew what was going on. Oh, she getting this money. So she came down for a couple of days and then she left. And as soon as she left, I called Jay. And I went to work the first day I got out of prison. I went to work, so I got some money up and I sent her a plane ticket. And she came down.
I flew down.
Yeah, flew down.
I flew down after the snowstorm in Houston. That February.
And when she came down.
I came down that weekend. I had to go back because I had to go back to work. I was still with Amazon, but I had to fly back. I flew back that Sunday. Went to work that Monday. Got suspended Tuesday. Told him I got fired actually, but I told him I was suspended because I was supposed to come back that Saturday for his homecoming type party.
Celebration.
So I came back, and when I got here, came with less than what I did the first time. He was like, "You're not going back." Period. I'm like, "What?" And that's when I finally told him Amazon had fired me. So
I'm here.
I was like, I was here, and that was right, the end of COVID. So I was able to get unemployment before I came down.
And so from there, did y'all move in together? Did they start the process?
Yeah,
I was living with my sister.
Okay.
We were at my sister-in-law's house.
And I had just got hired at the job I'm at now. And so my sister gave me a truck. You know what I'm saying? We did some marathon runs to Houston. We did 4
runs to Houston to get all my stuff.
We did one of them in like 32 hours. It was like,
like we get up, we leave at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. We drive straight down, turn around, come straight back. Like we stopped one time and went shopping. So on top of it, like it was just, we did it like 4 times.
We got all the stuff from down there. It was she wasn't going back. No,
she wasn't going back. Yeah.
So
and it wasn't like she had no roots nothing down there, but that was like one of the hardest times in my life, man. I'm talking about that was one of the hardest times in my life because we went down there and her car broke down. Like I wasn't supposed to go.
Yeah,
I was on probation. I had supposed to got permission.
Ooh,
but we kind of snuck, and then my car.
Like, gonna fly down and come right.
You come right back, yeah.
But my car messed up.
Her car messed up. So the dude she had been dealing with and she had been living with, he ran over there and put the stuff in his car and drove me back.
Drove us back from Houston back to Atlanta.
I was like, man, I'm finna go right back to prison. He was like, no, you're not. I'm gonna take you back. But I'm sitting in the back of the car. We ride down there. They're in the front and they're acting like a couple. The conversations are like couple conversations. You know what I'm saying? I'm back here steaming. Huh? I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, man, if I catch this dude in here right now, it'll flip this whole truck. Boy, I'm back there steaming, boy, for 12
But it
hours.
wasn't like that. He had just came home, so he wasn't. You know what I mean? Like, he knew the situation before he came home.
We both had situations.
But it's different.
But it was different, but I knew he was on probation, wasn't supposed to be out the state either. So how are we going to get back so fast? Because we flew down, but then the money we had was for the gas to get back. Because I knew how many times I would have to fill up my car to make it back, and we still be good. Like, I knew the amount of money, and that's what it was. So when that happened, it just...
You had to kind of use
I was like, we have to get back. Like, I didn't have...
But
I had female friends, but they couldn't go because of the kids in school, and it would have been too fast at 7, 8 o'clock in the morning because that's the time we were leaving. Like, I still apologize to him for it, but he's never going to let me live it down. I already know, but
because the only way our relationship could work, what I said when I got out, when I first went, I said, look, everything that's happened before, we got a clean shake. You did what you did, I did what I did, we both did what we had to do.
Yep.
That was the agreement. Everything before February 1st of 2021. Kind of just, there's nothing.
But there's some stuff I had to eat, though. I had to eat some.
Yeah. It's a humbling thing sometime in relationship. But those are the ones that matters and the ones that last when people kind of like, yo, we can hit the refresh, hit the restart over. I'm going to swallow some things, eat some humble pie, and we're going to go forward, understanding this the baseline.
We both had a lot to swallow, but I mean.
But y'all better off for it. It laid the foundation clearly for now because from what I've noticed, like from the previous conversation, like me and Yana was having with y'all, we was like, yo, the loyalty that they have, like, it's strong. Like, we really feel like y'all ride for each other. And like, I've seen a lot of couples, but it really comes out of that. And I'm like, it's dope when you kind of can see people who kind of just get each other and just, like, I understand what it is.
Yeah, he knows that, but like he has everybody thinking I'm just this soft, sweet, innocent person. But that's because he doesn't want to come get me out of Gwinnett or Hall County once a week for acting up. So he knows that. And I'm like, quit making people think that because a lot of people take it as me being a pushover, especially when it comes to women.
Well, I mean,
and it's not that. And, he's finally realized, okay. I gotta let her be her.
Yeah.
I apologize.
I know. But
I've made a lot of mistakes. I'm not infallible.
Yeah.
And I own it and I apologize. We moved
forward. Yeah. And then him coming home, that was like a big thing, I think, for both of us.
Yeah.
Of course it was a big thing.
Well, not that. I'm talking about just living together because you've never
so I'm gonna ask that. Yeah, so y'all now that you got back from Atlanta, everything is my man went back, none of that. Just clean slate, y'all together. Now what's that progress to move out your sister-in-law house? Like, how did that happen? Like, how did the loyalty, I guess, of y'all foundation get y'all to this point?
Well, you guys, Jay's personality in relationships. Now, I've never seen this in the relationships I've seen her in. I've only seen it in one relationship. That's mine, ours. But Jay is like, if you gonna lead Jay the right way, she gonna follow. Blind, I'm talking about steadfast, blind loyalty, but she gonna follow. And what I've seen though in her relationship is when they not doing what they supposed to do, she gonna call you. She gonna hold you accountable. She gonna call you out to a bitch ass. You know what I'm saying? And then she gonna leave. You know what I'm saying? I haven't had that experience, but it's a good barometer of how I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, I got out. I had an opportunity to work off the rip. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I've been sitting on the shelf for 22.5 years, so I'm ready to go. Then I got the job that work. I got a job in my career field.
Nice. And
so I was gonna work that, and that's what I did. I worked that, and then she was getting unemployment, so it was like we had two incomes, and all our bills were like $1,000. You know what I'm saying? So I was able to stack a bunch of money. Then like 9 months, we got our first place.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? Then we just upgrade.
Just started. Y'all together. Yeah. Y'all just hustled and got it together. So. Jay, speak on how he empowered you, to be that woman, and then on the flip side, speak on how Jay kind of like she empowered you and like really in the way held you down to where you feel like, yo, I'm a build with her.
Well, the thing is, I'm the type of person that I need somebody to need me, and Jay the type of person that she needs somebody, and I know Jay need me, and I got a job to do. You know what I'm saying? When I got out of prison, I was telling somebody like, man, I got a whole wife, bro, that's depending on me. You know what I'm saying? And what people fail to realize is in the beginning of our marriage, she did everything. She was the provider. She did everything. She ran around. She sent me packages. She sent me money. She made sure I was good. And people fail to think. So what I'm doing is I'm just reciprocating. Yeah. I'm just paying her back. You know what I'm saying? For how she did for me. And then Jay's one of those 1 in 10,000, man. I done. In prison, out of prison, I done got so many arguments and fights over the fact that Jade 1 in 10. My part of much was like, I was telling him, man, you need to sit down. He said, what? You think they just got Jades out here on trees? There's no Jades out here. There's no Jades just running around here. That conversation was so fun. I said, oh, man, I ain't think about it like that.
You're like, damn, I'm lucky. Yeah, I got one.
I know, but she's that same person. So she's going to match her energy. I'm a hustler, and I got ADHD, and I don't sleep, and I just go. And she going to follow me. If I do overtime, she going to try to do overtime. You know what I'm saying? If I do this, she going to try to handle her business, man. And together, you know what I'm saying? Then we don't have any kids, so it was easy to just work, and get where we want to be at. And like right now, we feel like where we're supposed to be at this age.
It's a good spot.
Yeah,
that's what I've been doing for the last 5 years. I've been trying to catch up, get where I was supposed. If I didn't go to prison, where I would have been at 47, that's where I was trying to get.
You're trying to get to, yeah.
I think we do.
But no, with me, from him, since he's been home, patience. He knows I'm petty, and I don't know how to explain it, but I could be real petty about certain things, and then the patience aspect of things, like. Because he was gone, I was the one taking the trash out. I was the one I haven't put gas in my car since he's been home in 5 years. Like, he won't allow me to put gas in. I can't take the trash out. And it was a major adjustment for me because I was so used to having to do it by myself. So I think that was the main thing, just the patience. Like, he's not allowed to wash clothes. Like, we had a whole argument about that when I first came home. Like, he turned into a World War III thing. So it's just like I have my little bit of things that I want to keep like doing myself and not have him do it. So, but it was more of the patience.
The patience. And you see the patience, the patience in her over the time. Have you seen her be a little bit more patient?
Yeah, because like I said, I don't know about other relationships. All I know is our relationship.
Facts.
And like when I talk to married people and they be telling me about the relationship, it just be boggling my mind some of the stuff they be going through because I've never experienced that. But like with me and Jay, when we have an issue, we have a problem. That's one thing I like about our relationship, and I know it's kind of unique to our relationship. Maybe not. I don't know, but like we have an issue, we have a problem. We'll sit there and talk that shit out, man, and figure out what the problem was, and we'll never have that problem again. We'll never have that issue. And that's why we at where we're at now, because we pretty much done ran out of problem.
Yeah, like we can talk about it all.
Well, most of it was when we first were staying together too. We were bumping heads. I'm talking about every single day, 2-3 times a day.
Trying to learn how to coexist.
I done try to jump out the car at 85.
Ooh,
I done
85,
like, yeah, it's been
85.
It was.
Because
I still was going through my anxiety and depression real bad when he first came home. And then October, before he came home 2021, my best friend of years passed. So that just took a toll on me. And then I forgot he was coming home. So by the time he came home, I was still I was there, but I wasn't mentally here. I was just functioning
physically here, but like
mentally, because that threw me off with my best friend, like, and he knows it. So it was just to the point of that, and man, we bumped heads. Oh my God, I don't.
But it was early on when you first moved in.
I have to laugh about it now because I'm like, I don't even remember what half of the stuff was. Just so long it's so stupid. Like
it usually is stupid. Usually like the dumbest things, you know.
It was some real.
Some real shit too. Oh, real stupid.
I don't even
like the fork.
We had a knockdown drag out about grocery shopping one day.
Oh, we done had that too, me and Ayana. Like,
the first time we went grocery shopping, man, it was just.
That's crazy.
Cause she got a certain way she wanna do stuff, and I got a certain way.
Yes.
But now he just lets me kind of.
Grocery bills are steady climbing. I'm like,
you don't need all this.
Yeah, I just need it just for the house. Oh, yeah, let's just have it just so we can have it.
Yeah, he got me a lot of stuff I used to like. I still like, but he has it to where I don't just go and get it now. I just kind of
no impulse, less impulse, less of a.
Yes, I have. Stop it. My less impulse shopping has really came.
So now y'all you said y'all don't even have the same arguments anymore because y'all communicate. So currently today now in y'all relationship, y'all, how is everything now? Like how do you this is where you wanted to be? So you can't make up lost time, you know, but now you're 47. Like, are you happy y'all getting to travel more?
Oh yeah,
get to see the world.
I mean, what I'm saying, like.
We're going to our second country in April.
Second and third country.
In a month and a half.
You guys, see, I work with her, and it's just like when I first got out, she adapts to me because she went and got a job after I got my job. Because my job was gonna pay more than her job. I had a career, and so she really ain't had no defined skill set. So. She went and found a job where I can drop her off and pick her up from work. You know what I'm saying? She found one that fit my schedule. So we shared a car for like 2 years and saved money like that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So, and then I was getting promotions and I got promoted to another position. And knowing me, that I was going to try to just put myself wholeheartedly into this position. You know what I'm saying? I got her a job working where I work at. And then she went on to the shift that I'm on, so I can go to night shift, and so I ain't got to worry about the home aspect because when I'm at work, she at work. You know what I'm saying? And we work together, so I can just focus on my job, and it's making us more prosperous.
Yeah. It's just crazy waking up at 1 o'clock in the afternoon with us working nights. That's all. But we're only sleep 5-6 hours because I get off at 5, so I get home. 5:30, 5:45. He gets off at 6 in the morning, so he's home by 6:22, 6:30. But then we get into bed at 7:30, and then it's like, but we still have 5, 6, 8 hours before we got to go back to work at night. So it's just, I don't know. It's just weird, and I think the dog's schedule is still off. But I mean, I'm kind of glad we don't have kids because of our work schedule. Mm-hmm. But it makes it easier on us.
With me, it's just like the anxiety because like. I was joking around today about my ankle. I was like, so if I go down, we go down. You know what I'm saying? I can't believe you protect me. I was just messing with her, right? But it's just like, I just got anxiety because I be looking for what's going to throw us off. What's going to knock us off our current course.
Don't worry. I'll duct tape it. You'll go to work.
Because I see a clear path to retirement. I got a clear path. And I know what we got to do. And I know we're capable of doing that. And it's no problem. And in the meantime, we can have fun and adventures on the way. You know what I'm saying? And it's perfect. It's perfect for me and her. Yeah. It's perfect. I wouldn't want it any other way. So I'm just looking for it. Where the pitfall gonna be at. So I'll be trying to stay ahead of it. So I have a lot of anxiety with it. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing you can do about it. I'm gonna have anxiety regardless because
it's just part of who you are. But you know that she got you. You know y'all still a well-oiled machine. Y'all moving out here. And so speak on a little bit more in regards to y'all relationship and I guess there's more partners and dynamics in your relationship. You have a girlfriend you told me about named Tanya.
Yeah.
So speak on that dynamic and how that plays now with everything.
That took a lot of growing too.
It's just like Tanya said, we just got 2 whole halves of our life.
But the thing is, he's still kind of new to it. I've been because he was incarcerated, so it's that. But I'm the one who brought the idea. It was right before we got married. I actually brought it up to him.
Oh, so that's what
it's been on the table since 16 years. So yeah, so
like 3 months. It's not like 3 months after I got out and I started working and we started having some motion. She was like, "Okay, you ready to have a throuple?"
I was like, "Let's just
let's go.
Look and see."
The first couple, and you know what?
It's been an up and down thing.
In hindsight, I wasn't even in the right mental space to even try that like that. Because at the time, I was raised in concrete and steel. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jay was telling me, like, I was just hurting her, like, just touching her. I'm very heavy-handed. You know what I'm saying? And then I still had a short trigger back then. You know what I'm saying? And I was not in and like, we dated a couple of people, and I scared off a couple of people. You know what I'm saying? Because I was coming off real aggressive type. You know what I'm saying? So the first couple of times, it was disastrous. I was very humble. You know what I'm saying? I had, because I'm very loyal to her. I'm a very loyal person. That's why I went to prison, being a loyal person. You know what I'm saying? And in my mind, I'm cheating. You know what I'm saying? But she's right here. And then she was like, "Man, you in your head. You need to get out your head. It's fine. You're fine." I'm like, "Man, I can't."
It took a minute. It took a minute. Like, I used to have to tell him that, like, stay out your head. It's okay. No, I'm cheating. I'm like, Givian, it's fine. I said, and then finally, after a while, about a year or two after, and everything was going,
I can't remember who it was.
Not going the right direction. I was like, you know what? We don't even got to do it no more. Just leave it alone.
You felt like
it's too much. Like, and he was like, no. So he was like, yeah, that's his big thing. If I ask for something, he feels like if he doesn't complete it, he's a failure to me. And I'm like, no, it's just we can switch directions. It's okay.
You're like, look, I was in my head. I can get out my head. Just give me some time.
But no, yeah,
it wasn't all me because like it was like we had some stupid shit going on. We had like rules and shit, and then that wasn't working out. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, why we need rules, man? We trust each other.
But you have to. It wasn't that I don't trust you. It's just moving back to Atlanta from Houston. And I know how women are. You know what I'm saying? Houston was a totally different thing. It wasn't the jealousy. It wasn't, you know what I'm saying? And then down here, like females, they a lot different than females from Houston. You don't get too many from Houston going behind your back in the process trying to do stuff. And I had to deal with that and stuff. And he didn't know how to deal with it, but he told me later on about it. So but it made him uncomfortable.
All you know is they were gone. And I told you later on why they were gone.
Yeah. It'll be like 2-3 months later.
She was trying to husband steal. So.
Yeah. And you weren't with that. You ain't,
we're not. No. We do everything together. You're not, when you start having ex parte communications in another thread with just me and you, we ain't doing that.
Yeah.
No, but we've been just, lately, we've been chilling. We tried 2 relations. Those things went.
We ain't been in no relationship
in a year.
In about a year.
In about a year.
Because we was engaged. We were engaged to this lady. Mm-hmm. And
it
just didn't work.
When we started wedding planning, her true colors came out.
And it kind of went a different way. So.
And right after Valentine's Day last year, I saw her true self, and I was like, no. I'm so glad I saw that. I'm so glad I saw that before. Mm-hmm. I'm so glad. She just wanted to be married. And all the plans we had, she planned on doing the complete opposite of what we planned to do.
Yeah.
Once we got married.
And then it's got a lot of, I just want to stay home. don't want to work.
And not coming from two people who hustle, been grinding their whole
life. No, you got to do.
And I'm talking because she was hustling by herself then. You know what I'm saying?
So keep hustling. Don't
she was just saying,
we all got to get to the finish line, not just you.
Yeah, it's about adding to, not subtracting.
Yes.
And that's the problem in Atlanta, man. Nobody wants to
compromise with stuff.
They want to come in and want us to take care of them.
Take care of them, yeah. Because y'all a couple, they see it as a unit, or they want to come in and wife swap and take her role, which is also not gonna fly.
These women out here desperate. It's so crazy. It's so desperate, man.
It's like we try to broaden and look further out. He looks more than I do, and that's only because he knows me. I have the patience, but I don't have the patience to just sit all day and conversate like with work and the time I wake up with the dogs. Like if I wake up at 1, I don't have to be to work at 9, but I chill, I relax. If he has to go to work at night, he gets ready for work. I make his lunch, or if I got to cook. So in that in-between time, I'm doing that. So trying to be on the phone, I want to, but it's just too much.
He can weed it out for you. Yeah. That process. Yeah.
And then he's so overprotective over me when it comes to it that I let him pretty much.
Because you'll probably catch some of those underhanded things that may go on.
I vet women and I talk to them. When I feel like it's worth them meeting her, then we'll meet. Yeah. And once we meet, like on a date or meet physically, she'll get a sense, and then that's when she'll open up and she'll pretty much take over the relationship, kind of sort of. She'll get her, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's how that works. But usually I'm just the one talking to them, and like the non-poly people question it, and the poly people don't. That's why I was telling her. I was like, man, I said, you never even just asked, like, where's Jade at, that third? But she understands that all our conversations she's privy to. So it's like, you're talking to Jade, but you're talking to me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So.
And we had a lot of people that didn't like that. Like, why Jade never say nothing? Well, I don't feel like repeating the same thing he's told you for the past. Just ask, are we in agreement? But they didn't see it like that. They
but my experiences are your experiences. So
and it's like, well, I know everything. Like even if he's texting and I want to see the text message, I can get his phone, look at. Like there's nothing to hide. But he knows me.
Jade she don't have the patience. She don't have the patience to build a relationship. And then in Jade's mind, Jade's not finna answer to nobody else on this earth but me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Jade doesn't have the emotional capacity to give what it takes to carry a whole relationship.
Because what it is, what it is too, though, they come in and they want a relationship with him, a relationship with me, then a relationship with all us together. And I'm like, that is too much going on.
All these relationships.
Like it's one thing, me and you have our own personal little but a full-fledged relationship, 3 different ones going on in the same house with 3, like that's not possible.
Yeah.
That's not possible. So it's like we have to you have your time, we have our time, but it's not 3 different relationships. It's still
technically one big relationship.
But they want all this individuality. If you want individuality, then you're not made out for the poly.
Because there's nothing individual about Jade, period. There is nothing individual. I can't think there's nothing individual.
Team player, pretty much.
Like we don't have situations where women want Jade to keep secret from me, and she just like, ooh, and come right over there and tell me.
Like,
I'm not gonna keep no secret from my husband. And they've gotten upset about that. And she was like, we're not gonna have no separate relationship though.
Because y'all are one. She moving. You're one. So if you are coming in, then you got to be addition, like you said, to this one, because we all should be moving as one. I rock with that. I respect that. I think that's a good way to go about it. Yeah.
Well. Yeah, that's the only way we know.
Yeah, that's the only way. Like that's the only way it works for us. So, like I said, everybody's situation with the poly relationships works different, but because everybody has different personalities.
Yeah, and it's just like people have spoken on me and her relationship, saying that it's not healthy, and my own sister said because like. I don't have no boys. There's no time where Jade, I'm going out with the boys. There's none of that.
And there's no time I'm going out with girls. Like if I go, he goes. If he goes, I go.
And then we worked together, and then we're like, man, y'all spend too much time together. She needs to get some female, this, that, and third. I'm like, she don't want none. I told her that she don't want none. She cool kicking with me.
And then people don't realize you had the time apart for a part of your relationship already. Like you've been there, done that. Like there's nothing wrong with wanting to do things with your partner.
Yeah.
Like,
because they were like, man, you gonna work together? I said, hell yeah. I don't
I mean, we work together, but we're not in each other's face all night either.
I don't get tired. I don't get tired of her. I mean,
ever.
I don't get tired of her.
Period.
I don't get tired of her, man.
Since when? No, I'm playing.
Damn.
I'm playing.
I think I'm tired of you now.
No,
but no, they just, I don't know. And a lot of people, they don't, I guess when it comes to the poly thing, they don't understand the way we just
how y'all operate.
Yeah, like we're not jealous. We're not like do whatever. Like he still has a thing about if I'm not around, like going out with the girlfriend or something himself. He still, I don't know.
I rarely, if ever, go. Like I might go meet somebody. Like for a drink or something, just to see.
Yeah. But he won't.
I'm not going on no date. I'm not doing nothing.
He won't do it without me because it makes him feel weird. And people don't understand it. Well, this, that, and the third. Well, and then what's the other question? Can I date other men? I'm like, I don't know. Like, it's not even him. I don't want to.
You don't want to. Yeah.
Like, I don't want to, and they don't understand that. And I'm just like, that. I don't need that headache. Like,
yeah.
I have enough to deal with him. I don't need.
It would never even be a option anyway. So.
No, I know, but I mean, I wouldn't want that anyway.
I don't know. We got people trying to get us to go to trapeze. I'm like, no, I'm not going.
Yeah. And then we had somebody, you don't want to tribe.
Yeah. No swingers and stuff, like the swap and all that.
Man,
yeah,
we had met this chick, man. Her, she wanted like 4 boys and 5 girls, all in a commune or some shit like that.
No, we just like the 3.
We like close triads, man.
Yeah. Close triad,
yeah.
Close, yeah. And y'all move as a unit together, and no separation, no individual relationships. No. I love it. I see that. Awesome. So now that y'all here, y'all are at this point in your life, everything's going good. You're working your job, no kids, so you got travel plans coming up. Mm-hmm. So you recently, I think you said you kind of got big on TikTok. I'm not on TikTok, so unfortunately, y'all have been trying to get me on TikTok and stuff. So definitely want you to promote your TikTok, let them know what it is. If people want to check you out,
It's Gizmo Too Legit on all platforms. It's Gizmo Too Legit.
Gizmo Too Legit.
Yeah, but no, because man, it was so funny. I posted a video of Jade back in 2021. I posted a video of Jade and put a sound to it. And the next day at work, my phone was just going off. I'm like, damn. I got like 20,000 followers overnight.
What was that? March, April of 2021, right after he came home. Yeah, and it has like 6 million views now.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Wow.
So I got like 20,000 followers, and then I did a turkey video for
his first fried turkey.
I did a video with a fried turkey, man. And that thing did stupid numbers. I got like 25,000 more followers. I was like, damn, these folks like this. And then, but it's just mostly people trying to get me to talk about their prison shit.
Okay.
Matter of fact, I just got a DM the other day. They told me, man, we need part 5. I was like, man, I don't want to talk about this shit.
Yeah.
That shit
that's what's on there.
I don't want to talk about it.
Because we actually, what we're sitting and doing now, we had actually talked about setting up the phone and kind of just talking about it, because he gets a lot of questions. I'm not a TikTok girl.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm on there, but he pretty much does everything through his, and we were just going to get on there because he's gotten a lot of questions about his prison sentence and questions for me, and we were just going to get on there and kind of do a little thing and just run through a live and answer questions. We just, with our work schedules, we can't seem to get it together.
Yeah, we got the time. We're just not getting settled into our regular work schedule, because she didn't have 3 different schedules.
Yeah.
I had 3 different.
New Year.
Different
just got the holiday season.
Yeah.
Like, stabilization a little bit coming, and you'll be able to get it.
Yeah, so we're gonna work on it.
I love that. All right.
But we want to do it and answer some of these people questions.
Facts. All right. So do you have any advice? I know y'all, every relationship is uniquely theirs. I try to tell people that about like me and Ayana, like, yo, like, I'm not here to tell you to do about my relationship. Don't do as we do. Like, I can give you what we do, but like, I do any advice that you may have for people, couples, people may be in the community, maybe like anything y'all want to tell them, like.
Well, my advice would be, man, you gotta find yourself first. You gotta figure out Because it's so many different dynamics, man. And it's like when I meet real poly people, it's just nice to have these discussions about like it's like so many different dynamics, man. And there's no set rule or standard. It's what works for you. And it's the fact that you're trying to find people that align with your needs and your wants. You know what I'm saying? Once you find all that, but that's the problem, is just finding it. And like me and her, we don't have any issues getting dates and stuff. Like I be hearing horror stuff. Like we have no issues getting dates. It's just the fact that the values just not aligning. You know what I'm saying? Then I met who I'm dealing with currently, man. I met her and it's a long distance relationship
like
type
December?
thing. No, yeah, like November.
November.
But it's long distance relationship. Like we got on the phone. It was like we some old friends, old schoolmates or something. And so we were talking for like a month. Then we met, and I met her physically. I was like, okay, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then like the weather and work schedules and stuff, like we ain't got together. You know what I'm saying? But that whole time we're talking. You know what I'm saying? And we're learning each other without the anxiety of sex or none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's very organic. And I've come to depend on her because she's saved me a couple of times, reminded me of stuff. And she's very attentive and she's very consistent, man. And it's just like, the irony is like, she's about her business too, man. But the irony is she's the perfect woman. It can't be because she's entrenched where she's at and we're entrenched where we're at. And it's not going to be. You know what I'm saying? And
it'll just always be long distance.
It'll all be a weekend here, a vacation there. You know what I'm saying? And I be the type of person, I be wanting it all. Because she gave me what her ideal was, and that's just locked in my head. I'm a one-track mind. Like, that sound dope. I'm gonna make that happen. And I just know she the perfect person, but it's never gonna happen. Just take what you can get with that one.
Yeah.
But no, people just gotta find what fits them.
Yes, ma'am.
Like, you can't base anything off of somebody else's relationship. Like, I've had people tell me, "Hey, you're strong for waiting that 10 years for him to come home." And like we tell people, we're not a traditional couple. Our marriage is very unique at the end of the day, especially I'm talking about from the beginning till now. Like, it's just very different and unique. We're traditional, but we're not traditional. So,
but it works for us.
But it works for us. Like, what works for us doesn't mean it'll work for somebody else.
That is true, and that's how it is. You know, like what works for you guys may not work for someone else. Work for me and Ayana will not work for the next couple. And that's the thing about Couples Unscripted. We are here talking about unscripted relationship, unscripted dynamics, and we want y'all to tune in to the next episode. Thanks, Givian and Jade, for coming on the couch.
Thank you.
Definitely appreciate y'all. It was an amazing conversation, and look forward to the next one.